This is the Business Leadership Series Minute with your host, the best-selling author of Don't Buy a Duck and founder of MarketingStrategyHero.com, Derek Champagne.
We have a treat today. We have Dr. Sharon Spano with us. She is the author of a new book. I'm holding it in my hand. It's available now, The Pursuit of Time and Money. Dr. Sharon, welcome to the program today.
Thank you so much, Derek. I'm delighted to be here, and I appreciate the opportunity.
What's the awareness we need to have about the role we play in how others perceive time and money? It seems like his investment to you has helped to give you a healthier balance as well. And I guess in the ecosystem, we need to be aware of how we're influencing others around us.
Well, it's so true because I'll tell you just, as an aside, I could never have gotten a PhD without my husband. I was in a ball cap for a whole year while I was writing my dissertation. He does all the marketing and cooking, and he loves doing that, and that's just kind of who he is. But he really stepped it up during my dissertation process, and I always have something really hard and intense that I'm working on, like the book launch now. And so, he pays a price for my creativity. Let me just say that.
Well, you talked about the importance of obviously being aware. You're starting a conversation about being aware of time and money and its relationship and radical abundance and having a meaningful, prosperous life. And you need to understand the what and the why. Support from others is helpful, and investing into others is helpful, knowing how your outlook is affecting others. But are there any other guidelines or any basic principles that our listeners today are going, yes, I get that. I want to be aware of it, and thank you for sharing that with me. But anything else that says, hey, I'm aware of it, now what? I'm aware that I may need to work on this, or how do I know if I have a good balance? And then what do I do if I'm out of balance?
Well, one of the things that I've done with this book is I've offered practices at the end of each chapter, reflective practices that will help the reader, based on the content of that chapter, dive a little deeper. And we talk about it in my field as witnessing, and the journaling that I'm recommending really allows you to kind of work through some things in written form, because that's where you kind of can get into, if you're doing stream of consciousness writing and just letting that pen flow, you're going to discover some things that will really surprise you. The other thing that I talk about in the book, as you know, Derek, is the cycle of freedom. So there's work in the book around the premise of stewardship, which I think is really, that is to me the secret to radical abundance. And it goes to a lot of what we've been talking about, but we're looking at it through something called the AQAL, AQAL framework.
Derek Champagne here. I want to connect with you if you're listening to the Business Leadership Series. We can connect on LinkedIn or send me a message at derek@derekchampagne.com. I look forward to connecting.